in the dark waters of the Indian Ocean during a tense anti-piracy operation in 2009. A team from the United States Navy prepared for one of the most dangerous rescue missions in modern naval history. The cargo ship Maersk Alabama, carrying humanitarian supplies, had been hijacked by heavily armed Somali pirates hundreds of miles from land. The ship's captain, Captain Phillips, was taken hostage and forced into a small orange lifeboat drifting across open sea. For days, the world watched as negotiations failed and the danger grew worse. The pirates came in to save him without starting a deadly firefight that could cost innocent lives. Soon, highly trained snipers from the elite United States Navy SEALs DevCrew unit, often called SEAL Team 6, arrived aboard the warship USS Bainbridge. The situation was extremely dangerous. The lifeboat moved unpredictably with ocean waves, and Captain Phillips was tied up inside with armed captors standing only feet away. The Navy spent days carefully tracking every movement while attempting negotiations to buy time. Meanwhile, the SEAL snipers trained endlessly on the moving deck of the ship, practicing impossible shots against swaying targets in rough sea conditions. They knew that if even one bullet missed, Captain Phillips could die instantly. On the fifth day, everything suddenly changed. One pirate briefly stepped outside the lifeboat while another pointed a rifle directly at Captain Phillips. U.S. commanders watching through surveillance equipment realized the hostage's life was in immediate danger. Within seconds, permission was granted to act. 3 Navy SEAL snipers positioned at the back of the USS Bainbridge carefully locked onto their targets despite darkness and the unstable ocean. At the exact same moment they fired. 3 bullets struck 3 pirates almost simultaneously in one of the most precise sniper operations ever recorded. Captain Phillips was rescued alive without injury. As helicopters circled above and Navy sailors secured the area, Captain Phillips stepped back onto the deck alive after days of fear and uncertainty. One surviving pirate surrendered immediately and was taken into custody. The rescue became international news and showed how patience, discipline, and teamwork could save a life in impossible conditions. Years later, the mission was adapted into the movie Captain Phillips, starring Tom Hanks. But the real story remained even more intense than what audiences saw on screen. A reminder that in the middle of the ocean, sometimes seconds decide between life and death.